Yo, what up? Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game, man. You know what it is. A-Side official. No negotiated needed period. I'm in traffic, so I decided to come on here and speak to the real boxing listeners. The ones who just aren't receptive, but they are truly educated and understand how the process needs to go. They're not followers, you know what I'm saying? Get along with the get along gang, always agreeing to shit that don't make sense. Yeah, no. But I just want to remind people that it's a proven fact that you can go on here and not disrespect people, but just do something as simple as reacting to their videos and they feel some type of way about it. I feel like that's an extra view you got from a non-subscriber. So why wouldn't you feel good about it? I mean, you get some attention from a non-subscriber. What you mad at? Like, you're not gonna like what I'm saying. That's I didn't do a reaction for you to like what I'm saying. I did a reaction because of what you were saying and how and what I felt about what you were saying. Whether it had merit or not, that's all. Why in the DMs? Chill with the DMs. Damn. I didn't call nobody no names. All I'm doing is celebrating a legendary fighter who's been able to accomplish an accolade and a feat as the first one to ever do it. Now you're trying to deprive me of my moment. I live in the free world. So therefore, it's my right to feel the way I feel. Because when I was coming up in the game of this boxing on social media, you had dudes out there telling me I'm a fan of the sport and not the fighter. But now all of a sudden, they're all nice and cozy. They want bragging rights to say that they're close to that fighter. Especially Bud. How many times that I mentioned Bud Crawford's name? You know what I'm saying? How many times have I mentioned Deontay Wilder? How many debates? How many so-called associates or acquaintance that have severed communication, all based off who you support, based off what you say? I can be extremely exacerbated. I can create some storylines, no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I'm getting personal with you. Bud whooped Canelo, period. Visiting my account with burners is not going to change the fact that you all was hoping and wishing that Canelo provide you with that redemption that you was so desperately needing. You all was desperate for that redemption. I mean, the stain that Bud left in that ring. You know what I'm saying? All the DNA. Red Cross thank Bud for donating all that freaking blood. You know what I'm saying? They want to name a holiday after Bud. We appreciate you, Mr. Crawford. And it's Sir Crawford Boxing Royalty. We appreciate you, big dog. Canelo may not have shed any blood, but he did shed some body armor. Terrence Crawford. He exposed the chink in Canelo's armor. You know what I'm saying? He exposed the simplicity of Canelo not willing to change it up. It might have been his arrogance, his narcissism, his ego. It might have been a lot of things as to why he felt he shouldn't have to switch it up with Sir Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But it was the wrong choice. Just like Derrick James attempted to highlight and somewhat antagonize Crawford for having more than one trainer, coach, however you want to provide the overlay, right? Now we're here again with that same squad going in there. And what did WCS tell you? I say it's going to be about the team, man. Eddie Reynoso, outthinking Brian Mobile. I even said that I believe it's going to be a battle. It's going to include the coaches and the fighter. But if you're giving the edge, I have to give the edge to Team Crawford when it comes to the mad scientist and Red Spike and Esau. That's what I said. That's what I said. I believe some people are mad that I'm still basking in the glory of victory. I'm asking you nicely, please let it go. I'm basking in the glory of victory. Not defeat, but victory. Woo! Hey, we tried to tell y'all Crawford was going to go in there and put those things on that boy. And y'all didn't want to believe it because it's experience. I get it, man. For one to believe, for one to see. If he or she is seeing and they still don't believe, then you walk away and leave them dumbfounded, as fools should. Don't sit up there and try to explain to them. Allow them to be the fool that they are. Because some people have to see it, and when they see it, it leaves them in some type of state of mind like, nah, I know this ain't just happened. No, it's no way this shit just happened the way it happened. No way this 147-pounder, 140-pounder, 135-pounder, one fighter 154, moving up 2 weight classes, went up there and beat the face of boxing. Man, god damn. Boy, you Canelo fans, listen. It's good that I'm hearing, I hear certain people that plagiarize. If they hear me use some words, they plagiarize, they're not gonna give me credit for it. It's okay, man, because in life, expanding your vocabulary or advancing it, that's up to you. That's your effort. You know what I'm saying? That's however you be proactive. It takes a lot more time on how to free flow and put them in a sentence. Become contextually proficient. For real. It takes a lot of work. It does. But check this out though. Check this out. Who said that Errol Spence had the worst fan base in boxing? I did, right? And I hear other people out there trying to just use little subtle jabs and plagiarize what I said. It's no way that Bud Crawford fans can be the worst fans in boxing. It's no way. It's no way possible. Because what we have is consistency. We talk about Sir Crawford. You all talk about Terrence Crawford and what he can and cannot do and what he won't do. And that was your ultimate downfall because you didn't have no faith in the man to begin with. And the wildest part about it, right, is that you're not a fan of Crawford. Instead of putting your fighter in the algorithm, you're busy over here inserting your energy and company in the presence of Crawford supporters. How obstinate is that? You cannot be happy with yourself. Seriously, you can't be happy with yourself with that bull. You can't, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be happy. You're supposed to be talking about Canelo, and Canelo fans was N-I-N-I. Canelo fans was M-I-A. Majority of the Canelo fans did not come out and show support like they should on their social media. They rather sneak into the freaking Allegiant Stadium, hoping and wishing. And I don't blame them for going to the fight. Go there and support your fighter. Right? Go there and support your fighter. But I was looking for this. Viva la Mexico. You know, when he started to get beat and the rounds start to go down, ching, you strike that out. Ching, round 6, round 7, ching, round 8, ching. You start striking those rounds. Oh shit. How many rounds are left? What do you think is wrong with Nello? He's not looking the same. I put big money on Nello. And you know, he don't win this fight. Me and Maria, we're gonna be out of the house and home. And little Pedro, my Mio, we're gonna have to move into the car. I mean, it's a lot that went on out there. And just because I'm joking about it, don't try to bring no race into it, man. Come on, man. Y'all supported your guy with certainty. You know what I'm saying? You all supported Canelo so strong. You know? You showed that loyalty. You honored Canelo. You gave him everything that a Mexican fan base should give him. But my problem is, why don't I see you all in the aftermath giving Crawford his credit? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Y'all hoarse? You're not giving Crawford his just due. This is no way, shape, or form going anywhere anytime soon. Like I said earlier, you all are just trying to overlook this and put another Mexican American and somebody that you say that's not a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to put him into the equation. And I like David Benavidez. I do. He's a cool dude. I'm not gonna dog him out just because Crawford's, you know, my favorite fighter, right? Still along with Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Jahan Tucker. You know, I have my favorites. Just Bam Rodriguez. You know? But at the end of the day, yo, I'm just looking at it like, why don't I hear your voices, man? Like we did 6 or 7 months ago when the word was dancing on the surface. And you felt like Crawford didn't understand he was on the wrong side of town. He showed up in the club and said, hey, who's that Bendejo? What is he doing over in this side of town? You was mad because Crawford showed up and started speaking that Canelo language. He started saying, hey, I want to fight Canelo next. Yeah, see him. I want to fight Canelo. Ah, man, no, you don't want to fight Saul. Saul, man, he's the face of boxing, man. Who are you? You're fighting green beans, pork and beans, carne asada, you know, black beans, white beans. Your resume sucks, Holmes. You know, they didn't care, yo. When Crawford started talking that Canelo talk, these Canelo fans was like, shit don't make no sense. Who do he think he is? The audacity of this Omaha fighter who ain't fought nobody to come up here and challenge Canelo, all because he beat Spence. Yeah, the very same fighter who they was hoorahing at 147 to face Canelo Alvarez, yo. Crawford actually was given the opportunity based off achievements. And it got so much to the point where Crawford was able to get his fan base to believe and outside his fan base to draw more fans towards him. You know that don't sell shit? Well, I guess, hey, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So in the beginning was no media. And then he started to get acclimated and comfortable with doing the media. With that said, sometimes actions speak louder than words, and what Crawford was able to do in the ring was pretty much show people that he's the greatest. When somebody continued to be great, opposite of what Fanon was talking about with a manufactured record, only because it sounds good. I mean, Fanon want to provide you with these outlet narratives like that shit is on clearance. And he expect people to go in there and pay full price for it. No. You're giving us these clearance rack type narratives to my Crawford resume was manufactured. But yet trying to say they're going to pay top billing to put him in Allegiant Stadium based off a manufactured record. Not making no sense, man. Somebody get that guy. Somebody sit him down and talk to him. Somebody put him on timeout, man. But we're going to continue to celebrate for those of you that's out there. We're going to continue to celebrate. We're going to continue to gloat. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to continue to gloat. I'm going to continue to stand beneath the umbra of arrogance. I am. I'm going to wear this chip and I'm going to juggle it in between my shirt. Yeah, I'm going to have fun. Because I'm on the side, the winning side. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. I mean, they have a pure, they have a unquestionable, undeniable legend who will forever be remembered in the sport of boxing. Those of you that say I'm D-Rod and all that, don't bring your hobbies around me. Don't bring your hobbies around me. I'm just talking my talk, man. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do anything about you trying to support Canelo Alvarez to hopefully redeem yourself from being an aerosexual, okay? I wish you nothing but the best. I really do. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope that y'all have another fighter that come along that can redeem, so you can kind of, leech and suck them dry, with those fake freaking support. I hope another fighter comes along in the next 10 years, so some of y'all old ass crushed freaking air ventilator having, Geritol drinking, you can be up there telling people, at one point in time, It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Say the next 10 years, y'all get to get older. Y'all 20-year-olds that was out here hating on Bud, y'all gonna be much older. Your body ain't gonna be working. And y'all gonna be steadily trying to tell people what? How you all was back here when Bud Crawford was beating up Canelo. Y'all gonna try y'all damnedest to make them believe that you was on the side of greatness. And one of these youngins gonna call you out on it. No 1.3% interest. No, you wasn't. You was a Bud Crawford hater. Don't you do it. Yep, don't you do it. My pops told me about you. My pops told me about you. My pops turned me on to the game, shawty. This bug sitting up there, man. This shit is hilarious, man. I'm trying to keep a straight face, shawty, for real, for real. I'm trying to keep a straight face in all this, man. but the sunlight has been freaking radiating down, man. You know, just providing that melanin. You know what I'm saying? That brother went up there from Omaha. The sun's been goddamn shining so bright. I just been like, thank you, Father God. Thank you, Father God, for this moment. That I was able to witness not only Deontay Wilder doing his reign, but I was able to witness Sir Crawford become boxing royalty. 2 Hall of Famers, yo. Man, hey man, as a black man, god dang. When it comes to boxing, man, we winning right now, man. God damn. He put Canelo Alvarez on his freaking wins. Damn. That's crazy as shit, yo. He went in there and beat that man 2 divisions and looked sharper and faster than we ever seen him in a minute. Good acting with Madrimov. Good acting there, bud. Good acting. Oh my goodness. Good acting, bro. You went in there and looked like you was up there acting like you was full of water. You know what I'm saying? Look, Bud came in there, looked like he was sipping, he had finished sipping on some whiskey and Benadryl. Man, they was up there talking about Bud getting hit, he too slow. Bud came in there acting like he was sipping on some Benadryl cocktail. You know what I'm saying? With 2 drops of melatonin in that bitch. It looked like Bud was sipping on a melatonin / Benadryl with some goddamn Jack Daniels whiskey before he went in there and fought Madrimov. I mean, god damn, Bud had them thinking he was close to retirement. He came out here with Canelo ass like he had a wasp nest in both motherfucking hands. Bow! Bow! Man, he was slapping, countering the shit out of Canelo. I told you, Canelo called Crawford the N-word in his mind. Crawford hit that man with a counter shot, and Canelo looked back at him. Boy, I almost assure you, God, boy, you have no idea. You have no idea the N-word that Canelo was calling Crawford in his mind, allegedly. Seriously, I heard it when I was sitting there watching the fight. My spidey senses came out and said, God, did he just call him a nick? Damn, Nello. It's boxing, man. Don't take it so personal, dog. Man, barbershop. Hey, what's going on, bro? Barbershop, man. God damn, they closed that shit down quick. You need to change your name, man, because ain't nobody going in there and getting faded. No, man, you was up here dogging the Bud supporters out for no reason, just because you wanted to. Like, why did we deserve that energy from you, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you wasn't happy that Bud was getting his highest pay. And look, we had bottom of the barrel up here talking about he getting 10 million. Why does it matter how much a fighter is getting if he's not sending you a cash app to get you out of that dark ass room, man? What does it matter to you? Huh? What does it matter, shawty? What does it matter? Shit. If Bud ain't sending you a personalized cash app of at least $150,000 for you to put down and pay the closing costs of the home, you know what I'm saying? Get a haircut, shave all those little whiskers off the top, you know, go out and get you a new suit or something. Feel dignified. If Bud is not providing you that type of attention, Why does it matter how much you getting paid, bro? Why are y'all up here talking about Canelo getting a guaranteed 150 and Bud's getting guaranteed 10? Who cares? You know what's guaranteed? Those titles that he just won. That's what's guaranteed. You know what's guaranteed? When he left that day, he went and slept in a mansion. And I'm going to be honest with you. He wasn't thinking about y'all. He wasn't thinking about none of you cats, man. Because when he looked at that check, y'all name wasn't on there. You didn't endorse that check for him to get paid. So why y'all worried about if the man got paid 10 million, 8 million, 5 million? Who cares? Does that take away that he beat Canelo? And y'all haters want to go back and say, well, we still got Usyk as the number one boxer this era. We still got Alexander Usyk. And shout out to Usyk, man, because y'all ain't going to have me saying nothing bad about Usyk. I actually like the guy, man, because he is... When I met him for the first time, taking pictures and didn't ask him nothing, man, he was very friendly with playing to the camera. I like Usyk. And he can box his ass off, man. And he can box his ass off. I ain't gonna hold you on that. He can box his ass off. But I get to celebrate Omaha Monster. Shout out to the Apostles. If I was in the hometown, look, if I was in the hometown with a legend like Crawford, I'll be talking my shit too. I'll be talking my shit so much, I'll be spoon feeding that shit, Gooch and Cam, until they motherfucking throw up. And they can't stop throwing up, goddammit. I'll have them taking their keyboard and smashing over their own head. For real. I'll be talking my shit if I was in the hometown of a legend like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And I'm young enough to be able to enjoy it and understand the magnitude of it. Hell yeah. Rumble, young man, rumble. Y'all never can stop him. Y'all never could stop him. That man just kept on rumbling until he got y'all full attention. He got y'all full attention with Canelo. He said, I'm gonna go upside his head. God damn it. That man should have not told the truth like that, because there was so many Mexican fan base out there, Canelo fans just laughing. What is he talking about? There's no way he's gonna go upside Canelo head. Shit. The referee goddamn looked at Crawford. Hey, in between the next round, I gotta check your gloves. I just want to make sure you don't have no egg weights in that motherfucker, no plaster of Paris. I saw Antonio Margarita, coach over there on ringside. I just wanted to check. I want to make sure, you didn't have no improper or illegal raps. Okay? But the way you smacking Canelo around, goddamn, did you slide a cactus up in that motherfucker? Did you goddamn slap a porcupine on the ass before you got in this ring? It seemed like you got some other contraband, some foreign objects in your shit. Huh? Did you dip your hand in some goddamn mortar? Shit. I'm not gonna apologize, man, for real. I'm not gonna do it, yo. It's non-deserving. Don't come up here talking about what we should have some honor with Canelo. I'm not dishonoring Canelo Alvarez, even though he's pop 30. I'm not mentioning any of that. I just say Bud has never gave anyone a reason to put an asterisk by his career, but yet the jealousy continued to rages on. You know what I'm saying? The contagiousness to hear these individuals run a smear campaign, defame this man's name, who did everything he was supposed to do. But they want to talk about the snack program. Nobody care. Nobody care. These individuals that have ordered snack products just to see how it works. And for about a good 2 weeks, they was getting online wearing a snack shirt, feeling like they have gained a little bit of muscle. Still need a spot with 245s, one on each side. Still need a spot. They want to bring snacking to this beating. I'm going to tell you, you got one thing right. Bring snacking to it, but take that N out and put that M in that bitch. Bud Crawford was on smack. For real, he was smacking the shit out of Canelo. Throwing that hook. Look at Canelo. Look, y'all. Canelo was throwing that left hook to the motherfucking body. All this open. No motherfucking crossing guard to basically, direct traffic. Canelo whole arms was wide. What Floyd say? You can't do that. He was talking about Devin Haney. You can't throw the jab and have this all the way back here and have all this open and exposed. This is a guy who has over 65 professional fights. And man, he showed some serious discrepancies in there fighting against a fighter like Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Serious discrepancies. But y'all do me a favor. I appreciate everyone who pulled up. Shout out to Mr. International Toby Bartle. I think that's in the building. Blue Hustle in the building. What's good with it? Well, man, I got to bounce, man. Y'all hold it down.